Revolutionizing communication, Meta's two new studies demonstrate 80% accuracy in real-time thought-to-text decoding. Overview. On February 7, 2025, Meta announced significant advancements in brain-computer interface technology through two studies conducted by the Fundamental Artificial Intelligence Research Fair Lab in Paris in collaboration with the Basque Center on Cognition, Brain and Language. The research highlights a new AI model capable of decoding brain activity into written sentences with an accuracy of up to 80%, marking a critical step forward in understanding human communication and the potential applications for individuals with communication disabilities. Key findings and methodology. Research overview. The studies focused on developing a non-invasive method to interpret language production from brain signals. Participants were monitored while typing sentences using advanced imaging techniques, magnetoencephalography (MEG) and electroencephalography (EG). The AI model demonstrated a remarkable ability to decode up to 80% of characters typed, significantly exceeding the performance of traditional EEG systems, which historically struggled with noise complexity and accuracy. Language production insights. The second study delves deeper into the neural mechanisms involved in language formation. It reveals that the brain processes language in a hierarchical manner, beginning with abstract meanings and progressing through various representations until the physical action of typing is executed. This suggests a dynamic neural code that allows the brain to maintain multiple representations simultaneously over time, indicating a highly sophisticated system of communication processing. Use cases and implications. The implications of this research are profound, particularly for individuals with communication disabilities such as those who have experienced traumatic brain injuries or strokes. The potential to restore efficient communication through non-invasive brain-computer interfaces could greatly enhance the quality of life for millions. Furthermore, Meta's commitment to open science is exemplified by a $2.2 million donation to support ongoing neuroscience research, reinforcing the importance of collaboration within the scientific community. Challenges and limitations. Despite the promising results, the technology is not yet suitable for clinical application. The MEG technology is expensive, with an estimated cost of $2 million, and it requires participants to remain still in a magnetically shielded room, which complicates real-world use. Moreover, the research was conducted exclusively with healthy volunteers, raising questions about the efficacy of the AI model for those who actually suffer from speech impairments. Timeline of events. 2017, Facebook, now Meta, announces ambitions for a brain-reading device for typing directly from thought. 2025, Meta publishes two studies demonstrating the successful decoding of brain activity into text with up to 80% accuracy. Common themes across sources. All sources highlight the collaboration between Meta and the Basque Center on Cognition, Brain and Language. They emphasize the high accuracy of the AI model in interpreting brain signals while discussing the challenges in practical applications. The hierarchical model of language production and the brain's dynamic coding mechanisms are consistently noted as significant findings. Differences between sources. While some sources focus on the practical challenges and limitations of the current technology, others emphasize the potential benefits for individuals with communication disabilities. Notably, MIT Technology Review expresses skepticism about the commercial viability of the system due to operational challenges, contrasting with more optimistic viewpoints regarding its future applications. Conclusion. Meta's research represents a groundbreaking step in the intersection of AI and neuroscience, pushing the boundaries of our understanding of human communication. The studies not only provide insights into the neural underpinnings of language but also lay the groundwork for future exploration in brain-computer interfaces aimed at facilitating communication for those in need. While significant challenges remain, the potential for real-world applications offers hope for millions affected by communication disorders. Meta's recent research on brain-computer interfaces (BCIs) presents counterintuitive insights regarding the feasibility and implications of thought-to-text technology. Here are some key points that highlight the paradoxical nature of the findings. 1. High accuracy versus practical application. While the studies demonstrate an impressive accuracy of up to 80% in decoding brain activity into text, the practicality of this technology for real-world use remains questionable. The technology relies on expensive and cumbersome equipment like magnetoencephalography (MEG), which is not suited for everyday environments. This dichotomy between high accuracy in controlled conditions and the impracticality of implementation in real-world settings underscores a significant gap between theoretical advancements and practical utility. 2. Focus on healthy volunteers. The research primarily involved healthy participants, raising concerns about the efficacy of the technology for individuals with actual communication impairments such as those with traumatic brain injuries. It is counterintuitive that a system designed to assist those with disabilities has not yet been rigorously tested on the very population it aims to help. This suggests that while the technology shows promise, its application in clinical settings is not yet validated, which contradicts the optimistic narratives surrounding its potential. 3. Hierarchical processing of language. The studies reveal that the brain processes language hierarchically, moving from abstract concepts to specific actions like typing. This finding challenges the common perception that language production is a linear process. Instead, it suggests a more complex interplay of cognitive functions, indicating that our understanding of language processing in the brain is still evolving. The implication here is that developing AI systems based on this hierarchical model may lead to more sophisticated and nuanced language understanding, yet it also emphasizes the intricacy of human cognition that remains to be fully deciphered. For dynamic neural coding, the research highlights the concept of a dynamic neural code where the brain can maintain multiple representations of language simultaneously. This notion contradicts traditional views of neural representation as static and fixed. The ability of the brain to juggle multiple linguistic elements suggests that human thought and communication are inherently more complex than previously understood, posing challenges for AI systems that may not be equipped to replicate such dynamic processing. 5. Investment in open science versus commercial viability. Meta's commitment to open science and collaboration with research institutions is commendable, but it raises questions about the commercial viability of the developed technology. The contrast between significant financial investments in research and the acknowledgement that the technology is unlikely to become a commercial product reflects a paradox in the tech industry where groundbreaking research may not translate into practical applications. This tension underscores the complexity of translating scientific discovery into accessible technologies for consumers. 6. Technical limitations of non-invasive methods. The reliance on non-invasive methods like MEG and EEG, while ethically preferable, introduces significant technical challenges. The necessity for participants to remain still and the high cost of equipment are substantial barriers to widespread adoption. This raises the counterintuitive question: can we truly rely on non-invasive methods to achieve high levels of accuracy when invasive methods, albeit riskier, may offer more reliable outcomes for those with severe impairments? 7. Potential for misinterpretation. The excitement surrounding the breakthrough might lead to premature assumptions about the technology's capabilities. For instance, the media coverage often emphasizes the potential for life-changing applications without adequately addressing the nuanced challenges that still exist. This disconnect can lead to unrealistic expectations among the public and stakeholders regarding the timeline and effectiveness of thought-to-text technology. In summary, while Meta's studies represent a significant step forward in the field of brain-computer interfaces, they also reveal counterintuitive insights about the complexity of human cognition, the challenges of practical application, and the gap between research and real-world utility. The interplay between high potential and significant limitations highlights the need for cautious optimism as researchers continue to explore the intersection of AI and neuroscience. Meta's recent studies on brain-computer interfaces (BCIs) represent a significant leap in the field of neuroscience and artificial intelligence, particularly in decoding thoughts into text. While the primary findings, achieving up to 80% accuracy in real-time thought-to-text decoding, are groundbreaking, several nuances and implications within the reports may be overlooked by many readers. Here are some important aspects that deserve attention. 1. The technology behind the breakthrough. While many might focus on the accuracy of the AI model, the underlying technology used, magnetoencephalography (MEG) and electroencephalography (EEG), is crucial. MEG, which measures the magnetic fields generated by neuronal activity, is less commonly discussed compared to EEG, which records electrical activity. The choice of MEG allows for more precise readings of brain signals, enabling the AI model to perform significantly better than traditional EEG systems. The significance of this detail lies in its implication for future BCIs. If non-invasive techniques can be refined to surpass the limitations of EEG, this could pave the way for more practical applications in real-world scenarios, especially for those with communication disabilities. 2. The hierarchical model of language production. The report's exploration of how the brain constructs language is crucial yet often overlooked. The research indicates that language production is hierarchical, transitioning from abstract meaning to concrete actions like typing. This finding not only enhances our understanding of cognitive processes but also has potential ramifications for AI development. For instance, AI systems could be designed to mimic these neural processes, leading to improvements in natural language processing and machine learning algorithms. Recognizing the brain's dynamic neural code could revolutionize how machines interpret human thoughts and emotions, ultimately fostering more intuitive human-computer interactions. 3. The sample size and participant selection. The studies utilized a sample size of 35 healthy volunteers, all of whom did not have communication impairments. This raises critical questions about the generalizability of the findings. Many readers may dismiss this caveat, but it is significant because the true efficacy of the technology for individuals with speech impairments remains untested. Understanding how the brain of a person with a traumatic brain injury processes language differently could reveal limitations in the current model. Addressing these variables is essential for future research, particularly if the goal is to develop clinically applicable BCIs. 4. Ethical and practical considerations. The studies hint at ethical dilemmas associated with brain-computer interfaces, particularly concerning privacy and consent. As technology progresses towards decoding thoughts, the implications of misusing such capabilities for surveillance or manipulation cannot be ignored. Moreover, the practicality of using MEG systems in clinical settings is limited due to their size, cost, and the requirement for participants to remain still in a shielded room. Such barriers mean that while the technology offers hope, its current inaccessibility poses a real challenge. The conversation around these ethical considerations is crucial as society grapples with the consequences of increasingly invasive technologies. 5. Meta's commitment to open science. Meta's announcement of a $2.2 million donation to support neuroscience research emphasizes the company's commitment to open science. This is significant because it underscores the importance of collaboration between tech companies and academic institutions in fostering innovation. While many might view this as a strategic move for Meta, it highlights a growing trend in the tech industry to engage with scientific communities. By prioritizing open research, Meta not only contributes to the collective knowledge pool but also enhances its reputation as a responsible player in the AI landscape. 6. Potential for future developments. While the current findings are promising, they also set the stage for future research. The report suggests that understanding the neural mechanisms of language could inform the design of more advanced AI systems. This forward-looking perspective is often overshadowed by the excitement of the current results. Investments in understanding human cognition could lead to AI systems that not only process language but also comprehend the nuances of human thought and emotion, leading to more sophisticated applications in various domains including education, therapy, and personal assistance. Conclusion: Meta's 2 studies on thought-to-text decoding are not just significant for their immediate findings but also for the broader implications they carry. The nuances regarding the technology used, the hierarchical understanding of language production, the participant selection, ethical considerations, commitment to open science, and the potential for future developments are critical points that many readers may overlook. Recognizing these aspects can provide a more comprehensive understanding of the challenges and opportunities that lie ahead in the realm of brain-computer interfaces, ultimately guiding future research and applications in this exciting field. 1. Breakthrough in thought-to-text decoding. Meta's studies reveal a significant advancement in brain-computer interfaces, achieving an impressive 80% accuracy in decoding brain activity into written sentences. This is particularly notable as it employs non-invasive techniques like magnetoencephalography (MEG) and electroencephalography (EG), which allow for the recording of brain signals without the need for surgical intervention. This level of accuracy marks a substantial leap from traditional EEG systems, which have been limited in their capacity to interpret complex brain signals. 2. Hierarchical language processing insights. The research provides a deeper understanding of how the brain organizes and produces language. It demonstrates that language production occurs hierarchically, beginning from abstract meanings and transitioning through various levels of representation before culminating in physical actions like typing. This dynamic neural code reflects the brain's ability to maintain multiple representations over time, which could have implications for both neuroscience and the development of more sophisticated AI systems. 3. Potential for communication restoration. The implications of this research are particularly profound for individuals with communication disabilities, such as those who have suffered traumatic brain injuries. The ability to decode thought into text could revolutionize communication for these individuals, potentially restoring their ability to express themselves in ways that current technologies cannot. Meta's commitment to supporting neuroscience research, evidenced by a $2.2 million donation, underscores the potential societal benefits of this technology. 4. Challenges and practical limitations. Despite the promising findings, the practical application of this technology remains limited. The MEG technology is expensive and requires participants to remain still in a specialized environment, making it difficult to implement in everyday situations or clinical settings. Additionally, the research was conducted with healthy volunteers, raising questions about the efficacy of the model for individuals with actual speech impairments. These challenges highlight the gap between groundbreaking research and practical real-world applications. Here are 3 famous historical cases that revolve around revolutionary advancements in communication. Similar to the content of Meta's AI studies on thought-to-text decoding. 1. Telegraph and Morse code, 1830s to 1840s. The invention of the telegraph by Samuel Morse and others revolutionized long-distance communication. Morse code, a system of dots and dashes representing letters and numbers, allowed for the transmission of messages over wires. This technology drastically reduced the time it took to send messages across great distances, transforming business journalism and personal communication. The telegraph paved the way for modern communication systems, setting the stage for future innovations like the telephone and the Internet. 2. Telephone and Alexander Graham Bell, 1876. Alexander Graham Bell's invention of the telephone marked a significant leap in communication technology. Unlike the telegraph, which required translation into Morse code, the telephone allowed for real-time voice communication. This advancement not only enhanced personal communication but also had profound implications for business and social interaction. The telephone made it possible for people to connect instantly across vast distances, fundamentally changing how society communicated. 3. The Internet and email, 1960s to 1990s. the development of the Internet beginning in the 1960s with ARPANET and the subsequent creation of email in the 1970s by Ray Tomlinson transformed global communication. Email allowed users to send messages almost instantly regardless of geographical boundaries and became a crucial tool for personal and professional communication. The Internet's growth throughout the 1990s led to an explosion of information sharing, social networking, and new forms of communication that continue to evolve, shaping modern society in unprecedented ways. These historical cases exemplify how advancements in communication technologies have transformed interactions. Much like the potential implications of Meta's recent studies in brain-computer interfaces. Future outlook: revolutionizing communication through brain-to-text technology. Meta's recent breakthroughs in decoding brain activity into text with an impressive 80% accuracy mark a significant milestone in the field of neuroscience and artificial intelligence. As we look towards the future, the implications of this technology could reshape communication accessibility and the interaction between humans and machines. Below are several predictions regarding its future development and potential applications. 1. Advancements in non-invasive brain-computer interfaces (BCIs). While the current brain-to-text technology utilizes complex and expensive MEG and EEG systems, advancements in miniaturization and cost reduction of these devices will likely emerge. As technology progresses, we can expect more portable and affordable non-invasive BCIs that can be used in real-world settings, making it accessible to a broader audience, including those with communication disabilities. Future iterations might involve wearable devices that are as user-friendly as headphones, allowing users to communicate through thought without the constraints of current bulky equipment. 2. Enhanced accuracy and real-time processing. The current 80% accuracy in decoding thoughts into text is significant, but further refinements will be essential for practical applications. Future research will likely focus on increasing the accuracy and speed of decoding brain signals. As machine learning algorithms evolve and more comprehensive datasets are utilized, the accuracy may surpass 90%, making real-time communication feasible. This improvement could pave the way for applications in various fields, including education, customer service, and mental health support, where instantaneous communication is beneficial. 3. Integration with augmented and virtual reality. As augmented reality (AR) and virtual reality (VR) technologies continue to proliferate, integrating brain-to-text technology could create immersive communication experiences. Imagine a virtual meeting where participants can communicate through thoughts alone, eliminating the need for keyboards or voice input. This integration could revolutionize remote work, social interactions, and even gaming, allowing users to interact in ways previously thought impossible. 4. Revolutionizing communication for individuals with disabilities. The most profound impact of brain-to-text technology will likely be on individuals with communication barriers, such as those affected by ALS, stroke, or traumatic brain injuries. As the technology matures, it could enable these individuals to express themselves more freely and effectively, dramatically improving their quality of life. Real-time thought-to-text applications could provide a voice to those who have lost the ability to speak, facilitating deeper connections with family, caregivers, and the broader community. 5. Ethical and privacy considerations. With the rise of brain-to-text technology, ethical considerations surrounding privacy, consent, and the potential for misuse will become increasingly critical. Future developments will necessitate robust frameworks to protect users' cognitive data and ensure that individuals have control over their thoughts and communications. Discussions around the ethics of thought privacy will be paramount, as potential concerns about surveillance, unauthorized access, or manipulation of thoughts may arise. 6. Educational applications and cognitive enhancement. In educational settings, brain-to-text technology could facilitate personalized learning experiences. Students could interact with educational content through thoughts, allowing for a more engaging and efficient learning process. Additionally, cognitive enhancement applications may arise where users can train their brains to improve memory retention or information processing speed, leading to advancements in learning methodologies. 7. Cross-linguistic and cross-cultural communication. As this technology evolves, it may enable real-time translation of thoughts expressed in one language into another, breaking down language barriers and fostering cross-cultural communication. Imagine a scenario where individuals from different linguistic backgrounds could converse seamlessly with their thoughts translated instantly into the other person's language. This capability could encourage global collaboration and understanding on unprecedented levels. 8. Research and development in neuroscience. The ongoing research into the neural mechanisms of language production highlighted in Meta's studies will lead to deeper insights into the human brain. As scientists unravel the complexities of thought processes and language formation, this knowledge will inform the development of more sophisticated AI systems capable of mimicking human-like reasoning and creativity. This could result in AI that understands context, emotion, and nuance, enhancing human-AI interactions. 9. Commercialization challenges and opportunities. Despite the significant advancements, commercialization remains a challenge. The current technology's cost and operational requirements limit its immediate application in everyday life. However, as the technology advances and becomes more user-friendly, companies may emerge to commercialize brain-to-text applications for various sectors, including healthcare, education, and entertainment. Startups focusing on specific applications of this technology could thrive, leading to a new industry centered around brain-computer interfaces. Conclusion. The future of communication is shaped by Meta's groundbreaking research, and brain-to-text technology holds tremendous potential. From enhancing the lives of those with disabilities to revolutionizing how we interact in personal and professional settings, the possibilities are vast and transformative. As we navigate the ethical implications and technical challenges, the continued collaboration between neuroscience and artificial intelligence will be crucial in realizing the full potential of this innovative technology. The journey from thought to text may soon become an integral part of our daily lives, redefining how we communicate and connect with one another.